How are we getting on, people? Luke here from LAGFX. We're back today with a new Sunday Sessions video. If you're new to this series, it's basically where we choose a few pairs on the Forex markets that we feel hold good potential for the coming week. And we give you a good breakdown on the analysis we've performed on these pairs to give you guys a good understanding on how we're looking to actually tackle the markets. Now, this style of video is obviously great for those of you who are wanting to learn how to trade, but it's also good for those of you who are just looking to, be on the winning side of the Forex markets by placing positions that are evidently going to go in the right direction. Now, the analysis I'm going to go through today, I'm not saying will 100% be correct. This is my thoughts and my opinion on the markets that I'm trading. It's very important that if you are placing any positions based on the analysis I'm providing today, that you are doing your due diligence and you are looking for the right entry confirmation before actually placing any of the trades that you are doing. So there's a few pairs I'm going to go over today. The markets seem to be setting themselves up quite well for both longs and shorts, obviously depending on the pairs that we are looking at. The first pair that we're going to start with, however, is the Australian dollar to the Canadian dollar. This is what we've got up on screen at the moment. And you can see here how price has actually traded us down and into an area of demand. Okay, what's happened is demand has been introduced and supply has been offloaded. So people that were shorting from the likes of, if we just get my brush tool out, people selling here, all these areas, all these peaks that have been created, these lower highs, people that have been selling from those points have closed those short positions, which has obviously offloaded supply in the market. So it's offloaded those sells. And what's happened is when price has traded into this, the bulls in the market, so the people that are buying into this market, have thought this would be a good place and a good area, a good price to actually get involved in those buy positions. So what's happened is we've had a complete flip from bearish structure to bullish structure. Now, we have confirmation of this because we have been delivered with a break of structure to the upside. As we know, in bearish structure, we have the production of lower highs and lower lows. This is clear laws of bearishness, where we break the lows and we protect the highs, okay? Now, in a bullish structure, the opposite happens. So what we do is we break the highs to create new higher highs and we protect those lows. So what we have seen as of recently is that we are now breaking those highs, which is what we see in bullish structure. So we should therefore be protecting these lows. So I've gone ahead and marked out two areas of fractal demand or order blocks on the lower time frames, basically that I feel price will trade into, pick up any remaining demand, and that should start that next impulsive wave to trade us higher. So we have just recently had that break. We want that pullback, and these would be great areas to obviously get involved in buy positions from, because if price does trade us down and price does introduce more demand in the market, that should push price up, and as we know, this would be a protected low. So we are essentially getting involved in this market at the start of the next impulsive wave to take us higher, which would ultimately be protected once we have a break in these peaks here. I am obviously looking to buy into this market. I want to follow this new trend, trading goes higher. We obviously just need to wait for the right confirmation in order to do so. So I want to see price trade into those fractal areas of demand, deliver us with a fractal break of structure to the upside that confirms the end of the corrective wave, trading goes down and into them, and it confirms the start of the next impulse. So if you haven't done already, mark these two areas out as areas of interest. And as I say, wait for the right order confirmation in order to actually place the positions to go long in this market. But yeah, looking for long positions on the Australian dollar to the Canadian dollar. Okay, now moving over to the US dollar CAD. A brilliant market that's been playing out very, very well for us. Unfortunately, I missed the initial trade here. As you can see, it took part late on the 13th of February. So my entry for this, I wasn't actually at the screen in order to actually place the position. You can see that I set an alert here, which for some reason didn't go off. This happens from time to time. Very frustrating, but it happens. So we obviously waited for more opportunities, and you can see that these penetrations happened at times at which I'm not going to be awake. I think this one was an opportunity that we could have got involved in. It's 3 o'clock, but I believe I may have been doing something. However, this here, 2 o'clock in the morning, that was 12 o'clock midday actually. But I think I missed that because I was actually travelling from the UK to Copenhagen. So that's why I wasn't available for this. So very frustrating, but it happens. And there's something that I read recently that was like, you know, when you miss a trading opportunity in the Forex markets, it's fine. It's like when you miss a taxi, you just grab the next one. So that's how I'm looking at this. Although it is still frustrating to see because we've obviously missed out on some brilliant profits here. Nevertheless, price has continued to trade us in this bearish manner. We have since seen price traders into these order blocks. I have got one marked out here with a pending order set because after missing 3-4 opportunities, I was convinced that I wasn't going to miss the next one. I am wanting to see price trade up and into this area of supply before trading goes lower to go on to take profit. So I'm expecting a higher time frame correction, and I want to see price traders all the way up and into this area of supply, hopefully like so, and then traders down, activating our sell position, and then obviously we can then go ahead and take profit on that position. So definitely looking for shorts in this market. I stressed this enough to the clients in the VIP chat to look for short opportunities. Obviously just missed the actual entries due to my unavailability and traveling and things of that nature, and obviously the times at which these things happen. So definitely looking for shorts on the US dollar CAD. Just wait for that right confirmation in order to enter. So we're looking for penetrations of supply zones for demand to be offloaded, supply to be introduced. We get confirmation of that via a break of structure, and then we can look to obviously get involved in those markets. Okay, so the last pair I'm going to go over today is the Great British Pound to the US dollar. This is a market that I analysed on the latter end of last week. You can see that I've highlighted out this order block here. It's a clear indication as a potential reversal for those looking to go short in this market. I also marked this out as well as an area of interest. We can see that the price did deliver us with some bearishness, which was great. I was obviously drawn out this path before all of this had happened, and you can see that put out that we would have a correction from this area. Came deeper than I drew out, but it was evidence that I was looking for some kind of correction to be had from this area before the continuation bullish. That's exactly what we're seeing. So it's good to see prices playing out exactly as we predicted. I'm simply wanting to see this gap to be cleared, this whole area of inefficiency from here to here to be cleared. Once we have that cleared, I want to see the penetration of the supply zone. Once we have the supply zone penetrated, we can then expect that S&D flip to the downside. Confirmation, as always, via a break of structure, and then we get involved on the corrective wave that will follow. A penetration of the supply zone breaks structure to the downside. Brilliant. Once price corrects itself, we are then looking for a fractal area of supply from the impulsive wave that broke the structure initially. So let me just show you this just to eliminate any confusion. Price trades in, we then break the structure like this. Yep. Price is then going to put in a lower high, okay, before continuing to trade as lower, because in bearish structure we have lower highs and lower lows, right? So in this impulsive wave that's broken the structure, we will be able to find another order block that price can trade into before trading goes lower in the market, and that's where we look to get involved with a refined entry and with a brilliant risk to reward ratio. So definitely looking for short opportunities. Just be patient, sit on your hands and wait for the opportunity to rise before placing any trades. That's my analysis for this Sunday sessions video. It's been quite quick and quite brief. I've gone over 3 pairs here that I feel hold brilliant potential for the coming week. It's very important that we are critique with our analysis and we don't compensate and trade based on a lack of fundamentals or a lack of confluence. I am a firm believer in quality over quantity. Last week was pretty slow in terms of profitable positions. However, we have had a brilliant run up until the last 10 days. but I'm expecting a turnaround with these trading opportunities here presenting themselves. I feel that we can massively take advantage of these new swings and these new moves that are coming and take home some brilliant profits. Now, as I mentioned at the start of the video, I am actually in Copenhagen, in Denmark. I will be traveling back tomorrow, being Monday. So for those of you who are in the VIP chat, the chat might be a bit quiet tomorrow just as I will be traveling, but we are back in business as usual as of Tuesday. Now, if you guys have any questions or queries regarding the analysis I've gone through today, please leave them in the comments below. And if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave it a thumbs up. We've got some amazing videos coming out over the course of the next few weeks, so definitely stay tuned for that. Now, with all of that being said, guys, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you all. Wishing you a profitable week, and I will catch you in the next Sunday Sessions video.